Till now, we have understood what happens to light when it encounters a opaque object, something like a mirror, a very shiny surface, very smooth surface. So we have seen that the light bounces off with a particular condition and all of that. And this we call it as reflection. The next thing that we're going to look into is what happens to light when it passes from a medium to another transparent medium. Okay. So we'll look into this practically, see what happens exactly happens. So remember, we are moving from one transparent medium, something like air, into another transparent medium like water or oil or honey or glass or anything. So what happens to the light? So let's have a look at that. So what we're looking at is a laser light going through air and then through oil, oil in a glass chamber. So you can see what is happening exactly. Can you see that? What is happening? Well, it's kind of bending, is it not? So this is what happens, right? Makes sense? So we looked at light passing from some medium, actually it was air, into oil. So other medium was oil. So what we saw is it kind of was bending. Okay, we'll not go to the details of it. So basically there was a bending of light. So we know that light travels in a straight line, but when it changes from one medium to another medium, so when it moves from one transparent medium to another transparent medium, we can look at light being bent. Okay, so this is known as refraction. So please understand the difference. Reflection is bouncing off light to the same medium. Refraction is bending off light. Okay, so how do you define a refraction? Bending of light when it passes from one medium to another or same medium with different optical density is called as refraction. So we'll talk about optical density. Basically, we talk about second point in time. But yes, this is the very definition of refraction. Again, reflection is different. Refraction is different. Whenever we see bending of light, that is your refraction. Okay. So now let's look into an experiment wherein we kind of observe a pen bending. I mean, it actually does not bend. You get to see it now. So we have a water and a pen. Right, the pen is straight. That's what I'm trying to show over there. So you can see when I dip it into water, observe carefully what is happening. It looks like it's bent. Right, a straight pen when kept in water, it looks to be bent. So you can see over here the same video. I've taken a snapshot, screenshot or something. So we can see a pen which was supposed to be, let me use the red itself. Supposed to be this way. Is it not? This, if it was straight, it's supposed to be in this way. But clearly there is a bending of it. Right? You can see here. It's kind of bent and kind of bigger, looks bigger also. So why is it looking bigger? We'll understand that in time. But you can clearly see it is bent. Okay. So we can make out clearly that yes, light bends when it moves from one medium to another medium, and that's your refraction. Of course, even this first experiment here too we saw that. So yeah, the same thing over here. So this was your oil actually. So this is a glass chamber. Inside the glass I have oil. So this is oil, and this is outside is air, and this is glass, right? So what happened? A light which was supposed to go in this manner, in this direction, so it bent and there's some shift and all of that, right? It's not going the same path. And that is because of the bending. But where do we see the bend? So here, to be frank, till here it's straight. Okay, let me redo that. Till here it's straight. This part is also straight and this part is also straight. So where is it bending? Between the interface. The bending happens at the boundary of the mediums or between the boundaries of same medium with different optical density. Again, so basically between the boundary. What is this optical density? And second point, We'll talk about this in time, but I hope you guys understood a decent introduction to the phenomenon of refraction. So refraction is bending of light when it's moving from one medium to another medium or same medium with different optical density. So this is the definition. Okay, so I think I should give you guys a few seconds to copy this down. You can pause and copy. Again, make a running note. Whatever you understand, please make a running note. And over here, you guys have to write the definition. And this also, you can make a small running note.